Alright, so I want to share with you what I got in the mailbox. I'm going to start sharing with you the cards when I get cards, just to show you quickly. I got a handful of cards, and aren't they special? So, thank you so much for all of your cards. And in this card, oh, here's another card. And in this card, there was something very special for me, and a pack of seeds. So I really want to thank you so much. This was a real blessing to me. So I'm actually going to be planting these seeds today. And then I got 2 packages. This one, I opened them up just to look at them quick, but I don't know what's inside them. So this one, they wondered when my birthday was. Well, my birthday was on January the 12th. So this is a belated birthday present for me, and this is exciting. Well, isn't this adorable? I have never seen a casserole dish so petite like this. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to come up with a really neat idea for this. And you'll have to keep watching to see how I'm going to use this. Thank you so much for the birthday present. And then I got one more. Isn't this adorable? I have never seen anything like this. Look at these clothespins. They are adorable. Well, I know they're going to go in my wooden shelf. Oh, I never saw anything like that in my whole entire life. Oh, and look at this. Vintage. Everybody knows I love vintage. And I am going to keep it just like this. So, thank you so much. And a doily. Oh, look at the doilies. Aren't they pretty? And I came with a card. Oh, look at the doilies. And they have beads on them. I've never seen doilies like that. And vintage. Oh, my word. I love it. I'm going to add it to my collection of bandanas. Isn't that neat? Love it. I'm going to put that in my basket with all of my bandanas. Look at the beautiful homemade card that gone with it. And look at the letters. The letters are just amazing. Some people write me very, very long letters, and I enjoy reading them. This is so unique. Thank you, girls, for all of this. Thank you so much for the cards, and thank you so much for the 2 gifts. This is neat. And I think that is so neat. I just never saw anything like them. Have you ever seen clothespins that look like this? Now, my mama has some, but they're little. I've never seen such big clothespins. Pretty cool. I don't know if they're old or if they're to look old. I'll have to read the letter, maybe she said. So as I opened the gift on camera, I didn't read the letter that came with it. And it's so amazing because this gift came from the UK. And she explains a little bit that the pegs were called Gypsy pegs. And let me go ahead and let me read you an excerpt of her letter. In the video, you talked about the simple pleasure of seeing pegs on a line. I too find a line of pegs out washing, gently blowing in the breeze, oddly comforting and homely. So I sent you 2 very old gypsy pegs. In the old days, gypsies would make these from old twigs and bits of copper to sell door to door. You might like to use them to clip to something or whatever. I am going to be keeping them as a keepsake. She also went on to say and explain the doilies. To go back and watch one of your older videos, and you read from Fanny's diary and that she had begun to crochet a pineapple pattern doily. I like to crochet, and pineapple is one of my favorite, so I have sent you some beaded jug covers I made. Of course, your trademark headscarf. I thought you might also enjoy Vintage Magazine and love looking through these. This is just absolutely adorable. So this explains everything. So the doilies are actually the pineapple pattern doily, and they are jug covers. Oh, you know I love that. And the gypsy pins. Oh my word. I love the history about that. So I wanted to get on here really quick and share with you that she explained these items. And that is just so much of a blessing to me. So thank you so much from a friend in the UK. Hi everybody, and this is what I got this week at the thrift store. Now, I may not go every week because of all this that's happening in our world, but for 75 cents I got this book. It's called the Herbal Yearbook. And if I can find the book, I will surely show you the link. I'm going to be using this to document all of my herbs and all the herbs that I have planted. It goes by the month, and I think this is going to be so much fun for me. And it also has a project using herbs for each month. So this is going to be another one of my journals that I'm going to use this year. So I'm really excited about that. The Herbal Yearbook. And then for $1 each, I got these plastic shoe boxes. I didn't need the lids, so I left the lids there. So they were $1 each, and I'm using these to plant. So I'm going to be planting tarragon. This one I'm going to be planting fenugreek, and then rosemary. Now somebody said that rosemary needs to be stratified. In other words, you need to have the seeds in the cold before you plant them. Actually, on the back here it says not to. It says you are to plant them indoors 6 to 8 weeks before time to plant them out. So I'm going to try growing rosemary by seed. So I spent $3.75 this week at the thrift store. But now, it's all about planting, it's all about getting my gardens ready, it's all about hunkering down and being in your own home, not going away, not spending money, and just using the things that you have. Everyone, I want to share with you what I got in the mailbox this week. And it's really cute items. So, the first thing I got was this package, and I did open it, because I wanted to see what it was. And, look at I call them slippers. Look at them. Aren't they adorable? Today, as you can see out my window, it's rainy. So I'm going to be putting these on and just relaxing today. Aren't they cute? Can you imagine how much time and effort it took into making these? So thank you so much. And she also gave me this. Isn't that... Now this reminds you of summer, and that's what I'm so excited for. I've been really busy working outside, been getting a lot of my homestead type chores done. And this I'm going to put on my stove, and I'm just going to really cherish it. So thank you so much for the socks, the slippers, and for the tea towel. All these vintage paper dolls, aren't they adorable? So she had them and she's moving, so she wanted to give them to me. You know I'm going to put them to good use. Back in December, I bought myself these kits, and they come from Mary's Heirloom Gardens. And I will share with you the link in the description box. But what we are going to make is we're going to make a tincture. There are different kinds of tinctures that you can make. Don't drink any alcohol, so we are making a glycerin tincture. And this is a vegetable glycerin tincture. I will share with you in the description box where I bought it. And all we are going to do is take our dried herbs and make a tincture with it. So she has a kit here, but you can easily make it on your own. And I will make it on my own from now on. But I wanted to see how her kit was. So this one here is echinacea. So echinacea is really good for you if you're sick and have a cold. It's very good for you, your immune system. What we're going to do is we're going to put glycerin in here, and we're going to steep it for 6 to 8 weeks. Then all we do is strain it, and we put it in dropper bottles, which she provided. She has a lot of different kits that you can make. Now the glycerin I had to buy separate. So all we do is we're going to put enough of glycerin in it to cover all of our herbs. And we really don't need that much. And there you go. That is that one. The next one is chamomile. So chamomile also is really good for you, especially if you have a nervous condition. So we're going to use the glycerin for the chamomile. Chamomile smells amazing, and you actually could drink it as a tea. She also has labels with this. I have to find where I put the labels to it. That's plenty. So glycerin is actually going to steep into all of these herbs, and it's going to take all of the quality properties out of them. And then you can use them in a dropper full with juice or however, and that's how you're going to get your nutrition and your vitamins and your herbs. You can also do this the exact same way using vodka, but for those people who maybe want to give it to children, or those people who don't want to have any alcohol in their system, this is a perfect way of doing it. Strongly suggest that you would do your own research. Find out what different herbs are good for and use your own discretion. But today we made some out of echinacea and we made some out of chamomile. This is one item that you should have on your pantry shelf because you just never know, and you can make your own medication and your own medicines, and you can learn about your own issues in your life. But remember, always consult a doctor if you're on medications. But for people like me who do not take any medications, herbs are the way to go.